All right, hey guys, I just wanted to come on right quick. Everybody's talking about the ASAP Rocky story. If you go to this channel, Celebrity Spill, you'll see the whole incident. If you haven't seen the incident, you'll see the whole entire incident right there on Celebrity Spill. And the reason why I'm really just showing it, a little bit of it, because I want to kind of warn celebrities and people who are like world travelers, global travelers. You need to know that this country, Sweden right here, they signed the UN compact deal, right? And what that means is that migrants pretty much have free reign to do whatever they want. They can assault whoever they want. They will not be arrested at all. So if you are a celebrity or again a global hopper, you go all around the country, look for the 154 countries that signed the global compact deal, and maybe you don't want to go to any of these countries. If you are obligated and you have to go to the country, you know, as a performer or for business or whatever, you might want to consider just not walking around and using a vehicle to get you from point A to B. Because if you come into contact with these people, if there's any problems, any of the people who have migrated to Sweden, if there's any problems, the police will arrest you. This is why ASAP went to jail. And this video right here, this is excellent because it shows the full encounter of how they tried to resolve it. ASAP was trying to talk to the dude. The security tried to talk to the dude. At one point, they walk like down the block. The security guard is in retreat. And they still coming, you know, behind them. Okay? And I know a lot of people, you know, ain't crazy about ASAP. I wasn't crazy about what ASAP said either. But I want to remind you that in that statement, he also admitted to being having a drug addiction. So we know that people, when you have drug addictions, especially when you want lean and all that kind of stuff, it affects the gray matter and the dopamine in your brain. So, you know, he's not in his right mind. He's telling you, I want to rap about my drugs and stuff like that. So he's already telling you he's not, you know, like kind of like in his right mind, the right way of thinking or whatever. So here's the security guard. Look, he's in retreat. This is what you would call a retreat in America. He's walking away from the situation, and here you go to do it again. So this guy escalated the situation. They brought the girls. Those are the little Muslim girls that speak their language. You know, and it didn't sound like Swedish to me. It sounded like, you know, like, I don't know, Arabic or something like that. So I'm just telling you, once again, if you have business purposes, if you have performance purposes, and you are obligated through contract, and you have to go to one of these migrant countries, one of these countries who signed the UN Global Compact deal, you may want to be careful how you move around these countries, especially celebrities. It's a hit on you. It's a hit on you because they clout chase too. They know all about clout and clout chasing and getting a little bit of fame too. Everybody knows about that. Everybody is on the internet. But these people will get away with it. Like people in America, if they did something like this in America, they both probably would have ended up in jail. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, they both would have ended up in jail. Or the person who originally started would have ended up in jail, which is these guys, because they go to channel. Those guys were you know, stalking. After somebody turns away from you, there's no longer a threat anymore. But they decided to keep going and going and going. Like I said, you look at them, these guys look like they are you know, Arabic or something like that. They don't necessarily look like Swedish. The Swedish people, a lot of them, you notice they like blondes. Oh, I know everybody's not a blonde in Sweden, but you know, they don't remind me of the average Swedish person. You know, but again, black people, I told you in the previous video about that global compact deal, and what that means for us is straight up jail. You get into an altercation, you could be defending your family, you could be defending your life. You're going to jail if you get into something with these migrants. They do it here in New York as well. You know, and the police, like, they use like light gloves with some of these people because they want to protect their status. Then they're not sure if they're like if they're holding a green card or some kind of specialized visa that gives them permission to be here, so they don't question them but so much. But God forbid, you know, they say you did something, you're gone. Just like that. The full video, it showed, he even talked, ASAP even went over to the dude and talked to him or whatever. And then, you know, this is what happened. So, you know, at the end of the day, he said something wrong, but he's us. He's ADOS. He's from Harlem, I believe. You know, a lot of people say messed up stuff or whatever, but sometimes you got to just be the bigger person. Especially in a situation like this. We know he ain't deserved to be in jail for that. He did not deserve that, not one bit. Then the way they had him, the conditions they had him in, come on, man. You know, so hopefully he's able to get out. I think he's going to understand a little bit more now, you know, when it comes to like black situations. But I'm not saying he's going to be proactive, but I think he's going to understand a little bit more. And that's, if you learn, then hey. If he had to go through this to learn, then hey. You know, maybe it was supposed to be a teaching lesson for him or whatever. But like I said, the UN Global Compact deal, that's dangerous. And especially for black people, that's very dangerous. So Trump 2020, y'all. I'm Ray Ray. I like to bring awareness through change. And have a great day.